everybody, it's Julie, and I have today's 30 days of Mother's Day gift ideas, and we are going to decorate a clipboard. So this is one that I have. It says Staples across there. You could actually decorate that. And so what I did first was I have covered over where the clip is. Now in my house I decorate with silver in a couple of my rooms, so I'm going to go ahead and just leave this silver. You could spray paint that gold or paint, I would spray paint it. One of the things I did was, you can see the wire sticking out there, is I took this and I wired it open with just a small gauge wire. So there we go. And then I went ahead and I've spray painted my clipboard. Then I Heidi shined it with gold. But because I used Rust-Oleum spray paint, the Heidi shine was just sitting on top of it, so I rubbed it in, kind of wiping it off and rubbing it in. It is dry now. I just want a light gold finish to where this is going in my house. And so I also covered this. Now this is a different type of clipboard that I got at a rummage sale. You might remember these from like those insurance people that come around to your house or something that have these big long clipboards, or maybe construction. Okay, so what I like to do, or what I'm planning to do with this, is to turn it into a perpetual scrapbook. So I have these layouts that I've made, and they're all of me and my husband. And what I'm going to do, or what I've been doing, is as I make them, I hang them on this, and it's in our living room. So I wanted, because I used the big long one, I wanted to decorate the bottom of it. So that's what I'm going to do next, is I am just going to decorate this. So I did this video before, this part of the video already, and had lots of noise. So I added a string of these, string of bling. This is the bling tape, like you, some glue, like you would have to put on a lampshade. You've seen me use it before in the little plaque that I made. And I just hot glued it to the back of this board. Okay, so hot glued it to the back. Could have done it to the front because the tape is pretty, but just in case I was crooked or something, I did it on the back. So I am in the kitchen, and so I can use my glue gun. The next thing I did is I took some hydrangea flowers and I've cut them apart. Okay, so it was a giant hydrangea blossom. I know that I want to use a couple of these, so I think I'm going to start with these because they're going to be on the bottom. Oh, the other thing I did was I drew a line, just a really tiny faint line of where the bottom of these pages would be, so that my decorations are going to be under where that would fall. Now, on this, I have the extra stem, and I don't like to throw anything away. So, what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to curl it around a skewer. Now, I could cut that off and use it as a piece of wire on something. You don't want to be too tight, because now am I going to be able to, yeah, I can still pull it off. But I don't need any little wires hanging around right now, so I went with the curly the curly stemmy thing. Okay, there's a couple of leaves on here that I want to make sure that I'm taking advantage of. So there. Okay, so we'll put some glue on this, and we're going to need more glue, and attach it to the board. And then also glue it on top of it, okay? And that will help keep it. Don't stick your finger in it like I just did. Okay, so now we have another one. Well, I'm going to have used these up and wish I had more. But that's what this is all about, using up my stash. I have quite an extensive stash of all different craft stuff because I do all the different craft stuff. Okay. Okay, now we'll let this one go on here and let it kind of go off the edge. Add a pile. Now while that pile's there, I'm going to go ahead and just stick a couple of hydrangeas in there. There we go. Using the glue that's already there. Okay, next, you've seen me do the glue using this. I'm going to use this because this is a bigger project. But first, I wanted to just add some of this bling. And I'm not going to add it double. I'm going to add it just singly. And so I've cut it down the middle and then cut a piece off, and I'm going to put it over here. Okay. And I think we'll do the same thing on the other side, which is not usually, I don't usually do things symmetrical. My husband likes things symmetrical. He's an engineer, and he has that type of brain. I like things offset. Okay, so I'm just going to eye this and hope that it's similar. There we go. Okay. Let's see. So back to this is gold embroidery thread, and I just got this over in the embroidery thread area, and I'm going to do the same thing that I do when I make these with the for scrapbooking embellishments. I'm going to wrap around 3, and then I'm going to wrap around 4 because I'm making it's bigger. So there, and then I'm going to just take this, I'm going to add a pile of glue right here, a little offset because this is my project, not Tom's. And I'm going to set this down in the glue carefully. Oh, I got a piece stuck to my finger. And after that's dry, I'll go back and so I have some of that messy thread in there, and we're going to want to add another. Well, I have a string of glue stuck to me. There, we got it. Okay, I'm going to add another hydrangea on top. Kind of to the side because I don't want to cover all that up. Okay. And then I have this acetate word. It's from a Heidi swap kit. And I'm gonna just, okay, are we under? Yeah. I think I'm gonna just attach it there. And since I can't sew on this, I'm gonna just put some beads of glue along and attach it. Okay. And then maybe one up here. And one here. Just because I don't want them to like curl in the weather. Okay, there we go. And what I did right there is I wanted this flower to be a little lower, so I've just bent the wire to make it a little lower. Okay, so next I have this other size flower, and it has some greenery. So I want a little greenery on here. So I've taken the piece off, grabbed the leaves. I'm gonna just kind of twist them, and I'm gonna get the glue and just glue the edge of it and go in and place it underneath. So here's another one. I'm gonna pop the flower off. So I actually save all my greenery, and I have a couple jars of it in a box. You know, especially I used to do a lot of weddings and things and silk flowers, and for corsages and boutonnieres it was always good to have, look, there's one that has been put on a wire to be longer. Okay, so this makes 3. And you really want to, as much as you can, do things in odd numbers. That's pleasing to our eye and to our brain. Okay. So now we're going to take a couple of these, cut them off. It's another size. It's also another color, so it will go with a few more things in my house. I've kind of kept this neutral, but in the style of this room. Okay, just putting a little bit of glue on the edge of this, and I'm just trying to cover up this little bit of mess that's right here. So there, I've decorated the bottom of my clipboard, and now I'm gonna turn it upside down, just because filming it's hard to do it in that direction. And I'm gonna decorate this little corner up here. Oh, and you can't see it, I'm sorry. Okay, so I've put the bling here, I've added the embroidery thread, and then I've added one of the hydrangeas. I'm gonna cut this. I'm going to put one so that it is going up. My glue is still good there. So that one's going up and off. And then this one, I'm going to fluff it. I'm going to cut it. Not my magic scissors. So I put the glue on it, put it up against there, and twirl it a little because the pages are going to come out right here. So we don't want it to interfere. Okay, and then we're going to use Oh, there's some more to cut. I'm going to use a couple of the brown flowers. Okay. So, brown flower. And that primarily covers up any mess that has been left. And then I am going to go over on this side, and I'm going to put this down at the bottom. I'm going to cut this. I have the gold embroidery thread over here and it's stuck in everything. Okay, so we're going to get one more of these. This is a great flower. I've used these so much this week. I used them in a lot of my Mother's Day Happy Mail projects. Used it on that beach picture frame that I made. Okay. There we go. Okay, so there we have it. I've decorated the clipboard so that it actually becomes part of can. After hanging this up on the wall, I decided I wanted to add a little more to the top. So I am going to decorate just a little bit more. So I've cut out some of the bling. I cut a strip of this. So we'll put some of this up here. Not really wanting to take away from what I've made, but wanting it to still be pretty up there. So next, okay, we do still have some hydrangeas. So I'm going to do a glob of glue. Put a pink one. Actually, we'll make the pink one go up because it's so fluffy. The green one. I just put the green one on upside down. Oh my gosh. That's pretty funny. Luckily we have another one. I liked that angle that it was at though. Okay. Okay, so a little bit of green. We have another piece of this. We're going to cut the last piece of this into 2 pieces. Add some more glue in between. Put this in here. I'm going to have a lot of strings to take care of after this project is done. Glue strings, that is. Yeah, after I hung it on the wall, I was like, oh, it needs something up there. Okay. One little brown guy. If I had, I'll have to see if I can find something that says you and me, because that's the other thing that I would have liked to have had on here, something that says you and me. Okay. It needs something. Maybe one of the top pieces of this flower. That should work. We'll go in from the side here. we go. And there's that other piece. I'm going to go with a short piece of the gold bling. So I've cut a short piece of the gold sticky back bling, and I got this at Michael's in the dollar bin. And my Michael's just refilled it. I was so excited because I've been using this and I love it. Okay, so there we have the top redone a little bit. And I think I'm going to add one more little flower to this, to the right side here. Just looks like it needs something, because when the clip came down, it covered my little arrangement. There we go. Maybe a little more glue. Yeah, I didn't think that stayed. Okay, so then we'll have to go and get all these little tails off, the glue tails. But I think I like it. So we've decorated the top and decorated the bottom. And we have the little. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, like it, and don't forget to comment and share and subscribe. Find something to celebrate every day. Have a great day. Bye-bye.